Hello and welcome. I am Suit&Tie, Dip&ChewGuy, and this is obviously not the norm. I am away from the desk. I am not in a suit or tie. This is a test of equipment and mobile capabilities. Thus far, this has been a very hard day for me. Anyway, this isn't the best lighting at the moment, but originally, the original version of this video was about 4.5 hours ago, and the lighting was perfect, I will assure you. So, at the moment, I am testing this mic, this stand, which is holding this device, and the device itself. Thus far today, I have gone through 2 mics and 3 devices. The stand, though, is what I paid for. And it wasn't terribly expensive or terribly cheap, so the stand is okay. So, going forward, you will be seeing me on some videos in this location. This is what's left of my living room. I will be pushing mobile capabilities beyond this to outdoors, but we're not there yet, basically. What the problems were all day today was not so much the equipment that I'm testing, but the devices that I was using were not supported on my computer. At first I thought it was a computer, but in this case, first time ever, it wasn't the computer's fault. So there's going to be upgrades needed, and that is why I'm going to go into some funding things. So what will you be seeing from the living room? The living room will be where Amazon reviews going forward most likely happen, because I need a wider angle and more space to move, because a lot of the things are actual clothing. You may see some of these videos in the upright format. I don't really like seeing upright format videos on YouTube. I don't care for them aesthetically, but it may have to go that way for those reviews. So Amazon, and then what everybody's wondering about, that will be happening out here too. So what to go over first? Channel funding first off. Okay, so I keep mentioning the Amazon here and there, but I don't really talk about it anymore after that first week or two. It's a secondary source of income for the channel, so I'm not really trying to push it. Also, I don't like Amazon. I don't like anything about Amazon really, except for the convenience aspect, which they did purposely, obviously. So the Amazon storefront for the channel is a secondary revenue source. It's not supposed to be the main source. That said, the idea behind it, although I did make a storefront and added things that I own so I could review them without any cost to me, the stuff there in the storefront is just, it's an interest aspect for my subscribers, all right? I'm not expecting anybody to pull out a credit card, go on my storefront and buy something specifically off the storefront. You know, if that was to happen, fine, but that was not the idea. The storefront's basically only there to add an interest aspect, to show you what I use. The idea behind the Amazon storefront, the big idea, or the bigger idea, is that I could go on all day about how I hate Amazon. And many of you out there, or someone in your households, would still use Amazon. So although I don't like Amazon, I'm not going to try to dissuade anyone, because it won't work. Why would you listen to the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy about your online buying habits? So with that in mind, the idea is if you or someone in your household is using Amazon anyway, of your own accord, if you could enter Amazon to place that order via my storefront link, the channel would receive a small commission, all right? And now that I've said that way, I'm not looking to make a living doing this. Okay, so anybody that's thinking, oh, he's monetizing everything, I'm just looking to cut costs to preferably zero going forward. I'm not even trying to recoup what I already put out. I put out a lot, okay? You know, some of the things like the Patreon channel when it was up and the raffles, they helped a little bit, but I put out a lot. I'm not even looking to recoup that. I've written that off as it's gone. It's not coming back. But going forward, it would be nice not to have this cost me anything. The main source of funding is the monetized content on this channel. I originally tried to set up the monetized content on a second channel. I couldn't get enough people to go there. I didn't want to put it on this channel because I felt that it diluted this channel. All right. That said, I had to streamline everything to get any views at all for it. Views for the monetized content is extremely important. All right. I'm in work season right now. I'm short on time, but money's good. If there was an issue about funding tobacco, I could do it. All right. When I'm out of work season, though, there's going to be an issue for me funding the tobacco, as there was every winter thus far. And if nobody's watching the monetized videos, because we're here for tobacco, which I get, but if nobody's watching the monetized videos, then we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a tobacco shortage, okay? I'm not making threats. I'm not trying to leverage, really. In a way, I guess I am sort of trying to leverage, if I'm being completely honest. But it's not in a, do this or this will happen, and I don't care either. I do care. I'd like tobacco to go on, but I can see every winter it gets a little worse for me, all right, money-wise. So if you like the tobacco content, which will remain coming as long as I can, if you'd watch the monetized videos. Oh, I'm not interested in this, or I'm not interested in bubblegum. Okay, I get it. All right? But if you could watch the video through the 5 seconds until you can skip through the ad and then maybe a minute or two of the video. If you could spend 2 minutes and 5 seconds of your time watching monetized content, hopefully we can get the numbers up on that and this winter won't look bleak. Not that it's really looking bleak right now. It's a little bit too early to tell. I don't have a huge sub list. So, I mean, it's hard to tell in general. All right. But I want to keep doing this, and I want to keep doing tobacco at least once a week. I mean, if half my subscribers started watching every monetized video tomorrow, we'd be doing more than once a week. I don't see that happening. In fact, I'm not even pushing to have that happen because I don't think it's attainable. But I think we can do better than we are now. Not that we're not doing bad. It has brought in money. I have not reached the point yet that I can cash any out. The tobacco that you will be seeing coming up in the next number of weeks, I paid for because I have money right now. And I don't mind doing it when I have money. This is more of a deal that when I don't have money and there's no money coming in from the channel, then we could have a problem. And that would be not just a problem for you, that'd be a problem for me as well. So earlier in the week, I had hinted at this video coming up, and I had also suggested there was news about the tobacco order that I was worried about coming from England. I had news. The news was good, and it has gotten better. At the time, the news was I knew where the order was, and it was going to be here soon. A couple days down the road here, the order is here. It is here, so there will not be an alternative coming up this Tuesday. There will be alternatives in the future, but for the next 10 weeks, I can guarantee you, because I'm looking at it, it will be tobacco content. It will be European snus and European nasal snuff. So that's it. That's what's going on. That's what I'm trying to do here. There's some aspects of this that I'm very strong at, and there's others that I'm very weak at. And every once in a while, I get lucky and all the strong attributes shine through, and every once in a while, not so much. Anyway, so in closing, here is the mobile capability for now, but it will be pushed to outdoors. We're not quite there yet. But I will be doing Amazon reviews. They will be still coming. I know I haven't done one in a number of weeks. It was because I was waiting for this. So they'll be done here, and I will be doing this. Nerf guns. I am not looking to break into the online YouTube Nerf community. There is one, it is extensive, and they know what they're talking about. If you're interested in general, you want to go look those people out, all right? You can find them, they're fairly easy to find. I will simply be going over what I own, why I own it, and how I run it, all right? How I use it too. I am not going to be buying up the catalog from Hasbro to do reviews. I'm not part of that Nerf community. I'm not looking to become part of that Nerf community. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just not my thing, all right? But these, which you can't see all of them here, you can see two. There's 5 on this rack. This is the primary rack, the adult rack, and there's a second rack of another 5 that I use with my nephews and whatnot. So that will be coming here in the living room, the echoey living room. And so will the Amazon reviews. We'll be back at the desk as usual with the regular stuff, soda pop, bubble gum, tobacco, etc. Anyway, that is that. I have gone farther than I wanted to. The original video was sweet. It was to the point. It was 7.5 minutes long. It was 4.5 hours ago, 3 devices and 2 microphones ago. Not that I'm bitter. Anyway, I do hope you all are well. I will be back soon. Do take care of yourselves. Take care. God bless.